Well, hello. I'm so glad this thing still works. I was like, I don't know if the music is too loud. We'll have to um, pray. I have no idea if it's gonna sound or not. But today, I don't have a theme. I just basically press play with the mind blank. I thought maybe I could get one theme. Honestly, we were just gonna talk about sex. Yeah, as in the act of consumption and conception, but not always. But yeah, it's so fuck. Well, it's so random that Protag it's talking about these things. Well, not weird at all. Have you seen AO3? Like AO, that's cool. I love that we have a lot of fan fiction. I spent my whole night yesterday reading some of it, and I thought, wonderful. I was like, it's amazing, and well, I don't know if we are talking about six, with an E instead of an I. It's really weird. It was really weird for me. Okay, before we talk about that, it was really weird for me to learn that the E it's an E and that the I is an I because in Spanish the E is the I and the Y. I don't know. It's weird. I I fucked up a lot on that. I was like, "What you mean E? What you mean the A is an E?" And yeah. Anyway, well, what possibly could we talk about sex? It's gonna be. I should have prepared like stories or something. This is gonna be a 10-minute video, maybe five. We're already in two. That's quick, man. I thought I thought we were like 1 minute or something. I don't know. Maybe the music wasn't showing. Let me try to soften it up. Maybe let me just not use music. These videos get flagged, and yeah. Well, also I'm the one doing music videos. Well, not music videos, but covers and stuff. Guys, if you have any how do I say it? Oh yeah, if you have any recommendations, suggestions, anything really, you can just drop a comment. I'll be happy to read you guys. We are like serial people, maybe a cockroach and a rat. That's audience. But yeah, why not? I want to give a special shout out to Rachel throughout this. So I'm using the original sprites. Yeah, go buy the game. It's really good. I don't think they're selling things anymore, but if they are, then go ahead. Well, promotions this, promotions that. We're already in 4 minutes. Yay. Maybe it's gonna be a 15 minutes. I have no idea. Well, I don't know what to talk about sex really. I don't know why I chose it. There are like thousands, probably millions of topics that we can talk, and I chose that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a roulette or something with like the most fucked up, weird. Oh, we can talk about fucked up movies or mangas or animes. I know a lot about those things. I had a lot of unsupervised television growing up. No pongan el golden en el 12. No, ¿cómo era? No pongan golden a las 12. I don't think they show corn anymore, but yeah, I was like, what is this? I think I valued the artistic thing because it was kind of like very soft corn. Like nowadays, children are exposed to like really explicit shit and it's free, you know? I think that's good because if not, then children, well, I don't think children should see it. Maybe adolescents, people. I don't know how you guys say it. We call them like adolescents. I know this is a Latinish, but yeah. Oh, guys, I study literature. I know my way around with words, and I'm Mexican, but I studied English literature. And as you can imagine, what language was it on? Yeah, English. I had my classes in Mexico on English. It wasn't hell, it was nice. But you know what was hell? Getting in. Jesus Christ, I saw so many people lose their dreams just because they didn't have enough English level. And I was like, motherfucker, that could have been me. There was this one girl that had her parents and her whole family, you know, there supporting her. And yeah, she didn't get in. Yeah, and it's fucked up because it's one try at. Yeah, it's weak. It's fucked up, man. Uh, you only have one chance. That's what I'm trying to say. You only get one shot. And if you don't get the shot, then you are out, man, because they didn't allow you to have second opportunities. Yeah, that's how UNAM works. I'm not very fond of the school. Well, not the school, but the campus I got in. The faculty, the campus, I think how you say in English. Yeah, they do shady stuff. Yeah, I had to cancel one of my teachers. Actually, two of them. And I got blamed for it. Yeah, and everyone since they want to lose their precious little fucking teacher who was a fucking harasser and the other one was a really toxic teacher. And they decided to cancel me and overthrow me. Well, overthrow me. Well, that's a word. Well, this is lore, people. This happened in real life. I canceled them on Twitter. It got really like popular. Well, it had more than 500 the moment. Well, before I lost my cell phone. I have no idea how much people have. Yeah, well, anyways. So yeah, I beat. Well, I didn't beat. Well, yeah, I got canceled, and yeah, it was fucked up. I lost all my friends and the schooling and everything. But I'm still a student, I think. Yeah. Anyways, well, oh, let me charge this thing. Pero cada quien. Um, what can I say? Oh yeah, we were talking about sex, copulation, conception. I have no idea how else to say it. I have no idea what to do to say. Maybe I will, what? What the fuck? Okay, this is a, whoa, it works. What the fuck? Okay, you guys didn't saw what happened, but The mouse pad of my computer, well, the power of the mouse, didn't fucking work. And now it's working. Like, what the fuck happened? It works. Is this God? God has finally come to my prayers? Oh my God. God, are you real? Are you real, man? I prayed a lot and you didn't do shit, man. Oh, maybe he's real. Uh, si tuvieras tú como un granito de mostaza. Well, anyways, we were talking about sex. I have no idea. There's straight sex, which is boring. Well, yeah, it's boring as fuck. We will not be talking about straight sex. Not on this house of queers and theys and gays. Not on my watch. I have no idea, but you know, I I know a lot about straight sex. I don't know a lot about gay sex. I'm I'm not gay. I'm not straight either. But yeah, I have no idea what cisgender gay men go through. It must be fun, you know. The prostate, the G spot, the G. Okay, here's the thing. Whenever you encounter a homophobic or misogynistic man, just tell them their G spot is literally in their ass, and that the only way to access to it is literally sticking a finger up there. So yeah, and that's biology. Because a lot of Republicans and conservative people say, men and women, biology. And they have like fucking basic first grade biology. Like, it shows that they don't read a lot. And reading is one of the cheapest thing you can do. Well, I like to humiliate homophobic people and conservative people because it's scientifically shown that they're stupider and dumber. There are studies. There are studies, and just by logic, you know. I don't think conservatives have done shit, you know. The liberals have died, martyrized, and been persecuted for rights and laws, while the other ones are, oh yeah, God says this. And it's like, motherfucker, not everybody believes in your fucking God, you piece of. Ugh. Anyways, anyways, I don't think conservative is a progressive thing, and it's in the name, you know. But to me, it's like so stupid that Republicans are conservative. Do you know who founded the actual Republican Party? I'm gonna give 5 seconds so you guys can know. But it starts with an A and it ends with Lincoln. Yes, as in Abraham Lincoln. What happened to the party? Like, who made that? Like, wasn't Abraham Lincoln an abolitionist? And he was bisexual? And he had a black boyfriend? Or am I mistaking it by the first, yes, gay president you had? He was gay, man. You already had a gay president. But anyways, I'm the one that is on the fault because I'm this and this and that. And they're because they're white and straight and cisgender man. Oh, they have the power of the world. Yes. Oh man, I hate the world. I think I love being on Mexico because, I mean, it's so fun. Well, Not if you live in a very conservative place or you're close to the border. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to speak for others because then they get offended, and this is not time to offend people, really. So I would say it's just an opinion. So, anyways, I'm gonna light up a little fag, a little cigar, a little cigarette, just real quick. It's a basic Marlboro. Is that how you pronounce it? We say Marlboro. We don't say the R. I think you guys also don't say the R. Is it silent? I have no idea. Well, I haven't talked about sex, have I? My my videos always turn very politic. I'm sorry. I'm a man with strong opinions. So yeah, guys, what can we say about sex? It really depends on whether you are the receiver or the giver. It or well, top or bottom. I don't think straight people have this type of language. Gay people do, lesbian people do, but queer people. Because not only lesbians and gays and straight people have sex, you know. There are people who are only just people and they have sex. There are also people who don't like sex. There's people who really love sex. Um, I think it's up to kind of everyone. You know, something that is really cool. There's people that are asexual, but doesn't mean that they dislike, like sexy things. There are a lot of ways to have how do you guys say it? Non oh god. Like you don't have to stick something in, you know. It's cool. Sex is cool. But yeah, I guess why people are afraid of it. I think that the receiver part is often how do I say it? Well, bottoms are not well. How do I say it? We have a lot of problems inside the community. We're not a perfect community. I don't think. Okay, here's the thing. Straight people don't have a community per se, but they're, I think, the ones that do all the damage in society. And then one trans person, for example, does something wrong. It's just one person. And then, all the community gets blamed. And all of a sudden, all trans people are bad. And then I remember that all the shooters and all the killers are probably straight people. And nobody says nothing. And it's like, bruh, why? Why do people think like that logic behaves that way? Why do they think that one person is entitled to, all the causes and movements they have? They did the same with black people. They are doing the same with gay. They have done the same in the 80s with gay people. And now they want, well, I think trans people oh god, have always been oppressed, and we always have been here. So it's like, why? We are older than any of you motherfuckers, and you're still like killing people just because they're different? That's lame. That's lame, and whoever does that is really going to hell, if there's one. I don't think heaven is that cool. Because if you guys have a God that will justify genocide and the killing of babies and like what they you guys did to indigenous people so they would convert and to my people, yeah, not cool, man. I don't want to go there. Like, I don't send me to hell. I don't care. I think Lucifer is gonna be cooler. You know, I like I like Lucifer. I'm gonna put a fucking image of him just so I can honor him. I wouldn't call myself a Satanist, but they're starting to tempt me. Look, oh, look at this man. Who? ¿Quién es ese hombre? Look at that prize. Look at that beautiful man out there who rebelled and didn't suck authorities' toe in order to be someone. He made himself from scratch. And he wasn't like the son of someone who was already established. Well, he's not canonically on the Bible, but I don't care. I don't care, man. ¿Quién es ese hombre? I'm a full devotee of Lucifer, but it's weird because I also like Saint Michael, Archangel. Yeah, he's cool. He's really nice. Well, anyways, I'm gonna put him right here so he can watch me over. My beautiful angel. He was an angel too, you know, the favorite one. And guys, I don't think Jehovah it's a or Yahweh. It's a good guy, cause he, I don't know, he's kind of like a very authoritarian figure. Have you seen how kings and commanders and captains and people in the military are? Yeah, those people are like badass people, and they don't touch their hearts whenever they make decisions. They kind of like just kill people, and well, they have to make tough decisions. So yeah, he is not a good guy, which is weird because he's supposed to be, well, oh god, this has become theology class, and we were talking about sex. Okay, um, here's my religious view about Jehovah or Yahweh, which I don't think it's the same dude. Okay, here's my theory. In Mesopotamia or Mesopotamiac, oh god, I don't know how to say it. Well, times there were three gods. I don't know if they're Mesopotamian. Okay, maybe they're Sumerian. Uh, I don't remember. Well, there were a god that resembled a lot like Jehovah, and I think it's the same god, really. I think he's a shapeshifter, or rather, a mud maker. Well, he kind of made us from mud, isn't it? Barro? Yeah, mud. Like dirt. But according to my people, we are actually made out of corn, because corn is very important for us. We make tortillas, we make gorditas, we make pambazos. Ah, no, pambazos son de torta. Well, yeah. Um, oh, what was I talking? Oh, yeah. I think that Jehovah or Yahweh or Inti, it's three gods, or rather a god that is all powerful, all knowing, or sentient, that has three personalities or three ways of seeing the world. So we have the compassionate one, which would be Jesus Christ. We have the commander of all the ships and armies, I think he's called, which is obviously like a father figure. And then we have El, which is kind of like the neutral god. It's kind of like Hecate or Hecate. She's a, well, she wasn't considered a triple goddess per se. She was more of a one goddess that could have a triple form. But that doesn't mean she was a triple goddess. Neither was she a goddess of the moon, neither was she a goddess of witchcraft. But I think cults evolve. So, for example, one person can consider Medusa, Lilith, Mary Magdalene as goddesses. They are or queens, or well, in how do I explain all my knowledge? How do I explain all this knowledge trapped in my head? Oh man, I've gathered this information for years, man. This brain, man, it's priceless. Okay, that's a little bit too much to say, but yeah. That is something Protag will never say. Maybe that's one more like Antac. We should bring Antac here. Well, anyways, we're talking about sex. Yes. Did you guys know that homosexuality was very well seen in Mesopotamia and some native things? So it's basically the church that created homophobia, which is kind of redundant because they're a church of love and grace and all good things, and they genocide people and they converted native people, and then they did Saint Inquisition, and they called the savages, and yeah, not cool, man. They owe a lot of social repayment that they are never gonna do because they're the church and they like money. And yeah, well, I think we're gonna end it on the 30-minute mark. But yeah, this has been a podcast with a lot of shit. Yeah, we talked about sex, not really graphically. Maybe we could go to Quick Kick or Twitch. So yeah, if you guys have any other subject topic, I'm gonna probably do a confectionery for sexy stories. Maybe I'm just gonna take some Wattpad things and just learn and just read it. I'm sorry, sometimes I forget how to talk. It's not my language, you know. I have to do double the thinking rather than you guys learning. Well, Spanish is really hard because there are multiple type of Spanish. There, for example, if you know Spanish from Spain, Spanish, it's completely different from the Spanish we have here in Mexico. And the Spanish we have here in Mexico is completely different than the Chilean, that the Peruvian, that the Colombian, because yeah, I don't think the Portuguese that they talk in Portugal the same as the Portuguese that they learned in Brazil. You know, same way as English, it's not the same for UK people. I mean, okay, here's the thing. UK is correct, or should I say just say Britain? Because we call it Inglaterra, which is Britain. But I know that you guys call it the UK, which is the United Kingdom. But kingdoms, and especially UK, man, poor Irish people and Scotland people and African people, they fucked everyone up. I think they fucked up India too. And you know, which is funny because they have really bland food and they colonize a lot of really, like India has a lot of spices, man. Africa too. And their signature dish is fish and French fries. That's it. You only put okay. I'm getting so much haters after this. Um, yeah. One thing about being native or coming from indigenous roots is that we have a lot of cuisine and culture, unlike some United people from the north, which don't really have a culture, and they have Cinco de Mayo, which is not really a festivity here, and they think that it is our independence, which is, well, they're Americans. They kind of don't taught them well from other parts of the world because they are very United States and centric. I'm not calling them Americans. America is a continent. But oh, society, society. Anyway, this has been the video of today. Tonight, morning, I will be making more because I don't shut the fuck up. So this has been a pleasure for me. I want to thank you all and bye.